Hey guys, welcome back. Thank you for voting. For those of you that voted, I wasn't really sure if I was going to go live today. And I was kind of like debating about it yesterday as well because obviously it's Easter and happy Easter if you celebrate Easter, wishing you many blessings. Um, but also, I know that most of us are at home, right? And so I can only speak for me. For me personally, it doesn't feel like Easter to me. Because I'm so used to, long held traditions and, um, having family over and, trust me, we're making the best out of it. And made sure, everybody, the Easter bunny came, right? Um, and we bought a ham that I'm going to cook later. So we're trying to keep it as normal as possible. But I'm sitting here like doing nothing, like playing on my phone, watching TV, and I'm thinking, well, why don't I just go live? Because I can't be the only one sitting here doing nothing. I know I'm not because we're all, most of us are, uh, in quarantine. So, so why not spend my Easter with all of you? Because I do love you guys so much. And so, yes, we're going to do it. Anyways, if nothing else, it'll be a good distraction from all the other crap that's going on, right? So, thank you for joining me on your Easter. Thank you for spending a few moments with me, guys. I really, really appreciate that. I am going to pull my laptop up. Hey, Carmen. Yes, you do motivate me. Yes, you do. Honestly, when I started this YouTube page, it was an outlet for me to express myself and to do tarot, and I love tarot. But over the past year, it's become a source of support for me, and that was really unexpected. I'm not trying to get all like emo on you guys, but I honestly don't know how I would be spending my time right now if I didn't have this page. I think this page and all of you bring me more joy than I could probably ever give to you. And honestly, that's why I keep doing it, because it brings me joy. It brings me joy to connect with all of you, to hear about other people, to read for you. So I'm going to give a blessing. No, not a blessing. I'm going to give thanks for that. And that's as sappy as I'm going to get today. Maybe. I've been really sappy lately. I make no promises, guys. If you follow my other YouTube, which I've been debating on whether or not to keep it going because I don't know. I really expose like every feeling and emotion and thought I have over there, and it's a public channel. Um, and the page has taken a while to grow. This page grew like way easy, super fast, but the other page is a bit slower to grow, right? Because they're just vlog videos. They're not tarot. There's nothing in it for the viewer other than to view. Like when you watch tarot, you have an exchange. You're getting something in return, right? So it's easier by nature to build a channel when the audience gets something in return, which I love. But my other channel doesn't really offer that. And I don't know. I think like in one respect, I really appreciate having a format where I can express my true self. And on the other hand, I feel a little bit exposed because there are people that watch that, and I have no control over who watches it, that don't hold good intentions for me. you know? And I know I shouldn't worry about that and blah, 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 and all the stuff I talk about. They're going to think what they want to think. But at the same time, it takes a lot of vulnerability to put yourself out there like that. And so, yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I really wanted to light some sage, but my stupid lighter isn't working. Just another day in the life, guys. I would pick a lighter that doesn't work, and I really need some sage. Usually I would just let it go with the readings, but today, no. But, hey, okay, sorry, ADD. I did get dressed up for today, even though I'm not going anywhere. I got my Easter outfit on, guys. Do you want to see it? Or no? Do you want to see my outfit? Let me know. I feel like I need to show it to somebody because I don't have anybody to show it to in real life. So hold on. Isn't it cute? It's got pockets in it, guys. It's got pockets. When I found out that I was gonna be stuck in the house, I bought a bunch of onesies. These are basically onesies, right? But in all different colors. So I have black and I have green. I'm wearing the green one, green and gold today. But yeah, I bought a bunch of jumpers because I'm like, you know what? I want to look cute, but I want to be really comfortable too. So I have like 8 of these now. But yes, my favorite part, pockets. It's got pockets, guys. You know, I'm sorry. I'm being extra. Okay, let me find another lighter real quick and then we'll get started. Yeah, hold on. This is normal. This is fine. Just walk amongst yourselves for a moment. I'm gonna look at my stuff. Okay. Yep. So, does it take you back to the 80s? You know, like fashion always comes back around. I'm not fashionable, you know. I wear what's comfortable, and if it happens to also look good, great, you know. I like yoga pants. I like tank tops. I like black. I like very neutral colors. I'm not like a multicolored person. I like black, brown, and green. That's it. So, I found a lighter. Oh my gosh. Oh. Ew. Ew. I should have looked at that before I brought it on camera. You know what that is? That's toothpaste. What the hell? And it doesn't even work. Maybe if I combine the 2 lighters that don't work and their forces together. That doesn't seem to be working either. You know, this is like a typical day in the life. You know, I've got 2 lighters, neither worked. One has toothpaste on it. But I hear gas. Do I? I don't know. Yeah, send me your good energy. Guys, it worked! Oh man, whoever sent me your energy, it worked. Aren't you so happy we went live today? I mean, like, what else would you be doing right now? Nothing. That's right. Looking at your phone. Oh my gosh. Look at that. With the magic of our energies combined, we lit the sage. Ooh. That was awesome. Like seriously, I could not have made that up. Okay. Okay, and we're good. Yes. Okay, so let's get started. We're gonna go Aries through Pisces. I'm going to go fast. I really am. I know I always say that, and then I don't. But I really am gonna just do a quick glimpse at the energy you can expect this upcoming week. I'm not gonna get very specific with it, just because I do need to get to cooking soon, and I got a hot tub calling my name, y'all. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. If you follow me on my Facebook page, Tarot Time with Dana on Facebook, I did a live chat there yesterday, and I went to show you guys my hot tub, and the video cut out right when I was showing you the hot tub. But yeah, we ordered a hot tub off of Amazon. It's one of the blow up ones. It's not like a real. I mean, it is real, and it really works, and it's awesome, and it's huge. But I figure, like, if I'm going to be quarantined, I'm going to be sitting in a hot tub. So I don't know if that's normal to do on Easter, but that's what I'm going to be doing. Okay. So yeah, if you want to see the hot tub, you can see it on my Instagram, the Tarot Time with Dana Instagram page. Okay. So let's get serious here. You know what? Maybe I'll do one card, one song today. Do you want one card, one song, or the usual readings? Do a quick vote. Oh, good. I'm glad you liked the video. Who gave me $3? Oh, thank you, Saturated in Love Tarot. I appreciate that. I will say, when I was down in the dumps, and I made that video on my Deep Thoughts page, my other YouTube page, I had a lot of you reach out to me, and a lot of tarot readers reach out to me, and it was really touching. And I had Fierce Tarot. I don't know if any of you guys watch her. She left a really beautiful message for me on that video. And honestly, it's weird because I had heard of her, and then, like, literally the day before, I watched one of her readings, and it was really accurate. And she, I really liked her energy, and she kind of reminded me of me. Because she's from up north. We kind of talk similar. And I don't know why, but she stuck out to me. And the very next day, she commented on my YouTube page. And I was like, wow, talk about synchronicity. I was literally just watching you yesterday. I just found her the day before. And so apparently she watches, I don't know if she watches this page or the other page or both, but it was really sweet. And if you're watching this, thank you. Thank you, girl. And all the support and love back to you. Anytime we could support each other, I think that's awesome. Yes. Okay. So most of you guys want to do the readings as usual. So we'll go ahead and get started. I'm a little extra today. Okay. Let's go. Is it your first time on here? Well, welcome. Okay. Aries. Aries. Now, this is really interesting because you had the Seven of Swords show up in the energy read that I did earlier this week, where I did one card, one song. And now the Seven of Swords is here again for you, Aries, but it's in the reverse. And then the Two of Wands, progress, okay? So, like I said in the reading prior, if there has been anything covered up, whether that was by another person or by you, whether conscious or subconscious, I feel that's rising to the surface this week. And it's in a good way because there's positive progression that comes from kind of breaking the illusion, right? So there might be some, you know, illusions that you've held or that someone else has held, and they're kind of coming out of that fog, or you are, and it is like a dawning. Because that's the word that came to my mind, was dawning. And like, as I say that, the clouds start to part behind the camera, which is interesting. Coincidence there. So let's see what that's about. Six of Wands. Yeah. So, Aries. Seven of Swords again. No way. And the Two of Cups. All right, if someone's been hiding their feelings or you've been hiding your feelings, it's going to be really difficult to continue to do that this week, because I think it's going to get to you, you know, or there's like this sense of just letting the facade fall down. Now, some of you have created a facade that you don't care, or that you don't want someone's attention that you honestly do want. And you know, there might have been games being played to see what kind of reactions you could get out of each other, but at the end of the day, it is a soulmate type of vibe. Soulmate, like, there's a very strong connection here. And so that facade will fall this week, or you'll see it for what it is. Like, the silliness and pretending that you don't care when you care is absolutely counterproductive. Okay, and if this isn't resonating with you, then this is the person you're dealing with. Okay, they could be realizing the silliness in that, but I'm trying to read just for you, and that's kind of what I feel here, where it's just, you know, I think right now, given the state of the world, people are coming to the realization that we play a lot of stupid games in life with other people and our emotions and their emotions, and we pretend we care when we care, you know, pretend we don't care when we care, or pretend we're doing fine when we're not. We all pretend a lot. This isn't, you know, and there's lots of different reasons why people do that. But right now, I think I have what? Shatter the Illusion of Love. That's a song, right? Like, whatever your illusions were about love in specific, for some of you, a specific person, that illusion will fall this week. Yeah. Yeah, Three of Cups. So this is a supportive energy, Aries. It's kind of a reconciliation energy. You could be reconciling with someone, but honestly, that doesn't always indicate reconciliation. It just means progress towards things coming together the way that they should be coming together. So if there's been deceit, there's been lies, there's been games played, all of that needs to go to the wayside, because it's stupid, it's unimportant, and it doesn't deserve your time or energy anymore, whether you're doing it or they're doing it, or likely both. And it's just like, you know, you want something genuine here, then you got to put out genuine energy. Vice versa, this person wants something genuine, they're going to have to put out genuine energy, because this bullshit has to go here. This sneakiness, this cover up, this facade. Some of you could have definitely a little cyber stalking going on, that's for sure. So, you know, you could have got someone's attention online, and that'll become known to you this week. Maybe they accidentally like one of your pictures or something. Not to get like super specific, but, you know, it'll become known that you have someone's attention, Aries. So yes, I said I was going to keep these short and sweet. That was all about love. It's all about your connections. And surprisingly, that was not a higher level message. So like last week when I did the readings, I was getting all high level messages, meaning when I say that, what I mean is that there were more spiritually based, about the bigger picture, the collective. This, now we're only on Aries, but Aries, this reading is more about filtering that down, so how that relates into your everyday life. So I feel like some of you might get a break from being all up in here this week, like you know, and that's a good thing, because we can't be all walking around in our spirit and not in our human ego. So I think this week you know, it'll be, you'll be brought back down to earth, so to speak, and focusing on things that are still of importance, but they're not as high level type of energies as you probably have been dealing with the past week or so. So, you could be dealing with an air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. If there's fire here, I think that's you, but it could be a fire sign you're dealing with, Aries, Leo, Sag, and water, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. I have a vision of love playing in the back of my mind, and I've gotten that song for you so many stinking times, and I don't know if it's because Mariah Carey's in Aries that song always comes to my mind, but I don't know what song, the Shattered the Illusions of Love. Is that Mariah Carey as well? Because that's the lyric I got. If anybody knows, let me know. Taurus. I can't get it out of my head. I had a vision of love, and it was all that you're giving to me. Wait, you can't sing Mariah Carey unless you have your hand up, and you gotta shake your hand when you do it. Parade through the night. She's such a diva. I love her. It's the Mariah Carey hand. She always uses her hand to vocalize. All right, sorry. Taurus. Okay, so Taurus, you have the Three of Pentacles out, and then you have the Four of Cups, but it is in the reverse. So this is like needing to take action, but not seeing the purpose in doing so. So some of you may have all these things that you want to get accomplished this week, but at the same time, you're like, what's the point? You know, I feel like there's a lack of motivation here coming into the energy, sort of like a detachment type of vibe where it's like, I think this week you're going to, I hate to say this, you may half-ass it a little bit. Okay, so there's nothing wrong with that, Taurus. You know, it's just, I don't know. That's how I feel. I don't know. Like kind of meh type of energy here. It's a cooperative energy though. Okay, but I just don't think you care very much. So let's see what that's about. 10 of Wands, 3 of Wands, King of Pentacles. So this is like feeling a lot of heaviness, feeling a little bit overburdened, knowing that you have stuff to do, but not really having the motivation to do it. You know, I think some of you feel a bit held back in the energy, which understandably so. And that's kind of how you start the week. But as the week progresses, the energy shifts into a more comfortable space. Okay, so this is being perfectly fine in your comfort zone, Taurus. You know, finding the positives to your situation here, okay? Feeling comfortable. If you have animals, I think that animals will bring you joy or some sort of comfort here. For others of you, this is like highlighting a need to maybe sit with yourself and read or play. Like I'm getting pictures of games and puzzles and all kinds of stuff in my mind. So things that make your brain active that you can really immerse yourself into, Taurus, I feel like will be important this upcoming week. Okay, I have a song in my head. Take a load off Betty. Is it Betty or Barry? No. Take a load for free. right on me. That's an old song. Do you guys know that song? It's saying take a load off. Yeah. First of all, if you're trying to put something into action at the beginning of the week when you don't really have the energy or you don't really have the gumption, if that's a word I can use, you're not going to be able to manifest anything out of it anyways, because your heart isn't in it, your spirit isn't in it, your soul isn't in it. So you're not going to move the energy forward anyways. I think that's why this is saying take a moment to reflect and keep your mind busy and allow yourself to be in that space, okay? Be in that space of indifference and don't try to push yourself out of it, because sometimes when we have emotions that our brain tells us are negative, we want to quickly like pull ourselves out of it or force ourselves to participate in something we don't want to, or force ourselves to do something we don't want to because we're trying to pull our energy up. But actually, I think this week for you, Taurus, this is saying it's okay to feel it. It's okay to sit in it and don't run away from that. And actually, you'll find a lot of comfort in just by doing that. Maybe looking back on old memories, past memories this upcoming week, with the Six of Cups in the reverse. This is a good time to also think about where you want to put your energy in the future. And take time to invest your energy and thoughts into that. Some of you are reminiscing about a person from the past, or you that may be at a physical distance, not being able to manifest anything with them right now. So do as the song says. Take a load off Betty. And don't kill me if the name isn't Betty in that song. It's been a while since I heard that song. All right, so King of Pentacles is here, which I feel is your energy, Taurus, but it could be another Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo you're dealing with. Fire, Aries, Leo, Sag, water, and earth. I already said earth. Y'all, what am I going to do when my nails start? Look at, they're starting to get out there. It's SNS. I don't know how to get it off without breaking my nails. But these are going to start looking pretty funky pretty soon. So I should have thought about that. If anybody knows how to get SNS off without a drill, can you like DM me that, please? Thank you. That's a random ADD thought, but anybody else having this problem? I heard soak them in acetone, but I see them do that at the nail shop and it don't come right off. They still have to use the little drill thing to get it off, and I don't have one of those drill things. And my luck, I'll soak them in acetone. They'll kind of get sticky, but then they won't come all the way off. Has anybody actually done it at home successfully, just with acetone? Let me know. It's Take a Load Off Annie. Thank you. I knew I was getting the name wrong, and I'm sure I'll have people correct me in the comments. Thank you. Take a Load Off Annie. All right, great. Thank you. Gemini. Gemini, your cards flew out. You have the Three of Cups and the Ace of Pentacles here. So this is about coming together, celebrating the energy. You could be surrounded by a few people that want to really support you, whether that's in the physical or in the spiritual. It's a feeling of being abundant and taking note of that. So Gemini, I actually feel like you're in a very grateful state of mind right now, or at least that's what you'll be going into this upcoming week. For some of you, there's an opportunity here to reconcile if you've been on the outs with someone. It's being supported in the energy. Now, whether you take action on that or they do, I don't, that's up to you. But I just feel this really grounded energy here for you, Gemini, which is great because you've had some like up and down readings over the past few weeks. Oh, you have no idea how much I just filtered myself right now, because when this card came out, the first thing I thought of, and do not ask me why and don't judge me, was Captain Dingling. Captain Dingling. And I don't know why that came into my mind, because that's not something I've ever thought of before. When I've seen this card. But when you get the Knight of Cups paired with the King of Wands, this is Captain Dingling here. Okay, so Gemini, some of you are dealing with the Captain Dingling. I hate to keep saying it, but that is literally that's hilarious. What I mean by that is this is someone that this is someone whose energy is kind of ego-based. That may play games with your heart, or it's like a player type of energy. Now, Gemini, certainly this could be your energy, especially if you're a masculine male, because this is all masculine. But you can be masculine as a female as well. But female Geminis, I feel strongly this is someone you're dealing with. And whoever the first person you thought of when I said Captain Dingling, then that's your dead ringer right there. You know? So if you're reconciling, with someone that has a bit of that energy, you know, or you've had that experience with, it actually looks pretty good. But I'm telling you, there's a reason that came to mind when I saw this card. So let me clarify it and see. If you're not dealing with anyone, Gemini, this energy is very stable. I think emotionally you're opening up and letting your kind of creative juices flow this upcoming week. You know, this is all about being bold and not shying away, you know? Not shying away in your energy. And also a lot of gratitude here, a lot of things to be grateful for that you're taking note of. Okay. Yeah, Page of Cups. But for those of you dealing with the Captain, I feel like this person's very emotionally immature, and I think you already know that, you know, or they have tendencies to do that, but they have a very large ego. So their ego gets easily damaged if they want to give and take with you and you don't immediately return that, then they don't like that. But at the same time, they don't give that same energy back. But I see this person here coming through, and I do see that they actually want some more equality there, or they're offering to, I don't know, give where maybe they once didn't give in the past, okay? Because I feel like this person is wanting to open up. But here you are, Gemini, not really trusting that, and for good reason. You know, I'm not saying people can't change, and this person, you know, to me, honestly, I'm going to tell you honestly, they look genuine right here this week. Now, does that mean they're going to be genuine for the rest of their life? No, this is a short-term energy. But I'm telling you, the energy is supporting some sort of reconciliation or friendship or connection here. And it does look genuine. So this person may have had a past history of maybe not taking things seriously with other people or with you. But in this week, I do feel that they are trying to be genuine, even though they still have emotional growth yet to achieve. But I feel like your guard is kind of up and you're very analytical towards this situation here. Regardless. Okay. And if you're the male Gemini, then that could apply, or you could switch it. You could be the one that played a lot of games in the past, but now you're trying to be more stable, and you genuinely want equal give and take, but the person you're dealing with is like, I believe it when I see it, you know. But yeah. And if you're not dealing with anyone, you live under a rock, it's only just you, then I feel this, you know, either way, whether you're dealing with someone or not, Gemini, your energy looks both grounded this upcoming week, regrounding of your energy, emotionally open, and showing gratitude will accelerate the energy around you so that you could pull in people that want to give back to you, that you are genuinely connected with. All right, so watch out for Captain Dingling. Okay, so it could be a Leo. This is the card of Leo. Could be Aries, could be Sag, could be water. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Pisces in particular. Or Earth, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus are the primary zodiac signs I'm seeing here. And it can be any zodiac sign. So, oh, that reading made me laugh. Okay. All right, Cancer. Now, how many of you are going to walk around calling this person in your life Captain Dingaling moving forward? Too funny. You could say you heard it here first. All right, Cancer. Cancer. So you have, I only wanted 2 cards, but I got 3. You have the World, the Hierophant, and the Emperor. So I feel like, sorry, I feel like there is success and blessings and wisdom to be had this upcoming week. This is all very mature energy, Cancer. It is very high level energy, you know, so I feel like you are really becoming a lot wiser in your emotional control as well as your spiritual self. You may have recently closed up some cycles in your life or some chapters in your life, and you've learned a lot from them, Cancer. It's made you a bigger and a better person, and now is the time where you're going from maybe like the student to the teacher, or, you know, it's like you're really understanding the why, I feel, this upcoming week, because it's all equaling to a higher wisdom. So, yeah, then you have the 6 of Cups, the 9 of Wands, the 4 of Wands. So, Cancer, yeah, you've got a cycle here with someone from your past. It could be childhood issues if it's not a specific person. And there's nostalgia around that situation, but it's come to a close, right? And I feel that this sense of defensiveness towards that situation, towards that emotion, towards that person is what you're learning to do away with, right? So it's like a protective mechanism. When we're hurt in life, we put up like a guard, right? We get kind of guarded. We don't trust others easily. Once you've had your heart broken, it changes you. Right? Because when you go into your next relationship, you will somewhat carry that lesson with you as to you know, what worked for you in the past and what didn't work for you. And that all serves us to do that to an extent. But there is some point that you get to where you know, feel a person out, or learn that lesson for yourself, that you're able to kind of start fresh and not bring that into your next connection, or not bring that into your future energy, that sense of needing to keep your guard up. And I think that's what you're learning, Cancer, is like, just because I had a bad experience with this person doesn't mean that I'm always going to have those experiences moving forward, and to give yourself a genuine fresh start by coming to that understanding. Thank you for the 549, Amanda. I don't know. Am I making any sense? I feel like I'm talking in circles right now. I just feel like whatever you had your guard up towards, whatever that was that caused that inside of you, you're going to get higher guidance on the why this week. And it puts you in a stable energy, a wiser energy. Some of you might be finding comfort and stability within running your own ship at home. A lot of you are stuck at home, so that makes sense. Some of you feel like you need to defend your religious or political or spiritual beliefs, which is an interesting message, and that's kind of like a side note. So if you're being triggered by other people's opinions or belief systems, and you feel the need to defend yourself this week, opt the opposite way. Just keep scrolling, or like just go on with your life, because it will only irritate your energy. People are allowed to have their beliefs just the way you are, and really feeling defensive about it or feeling you need to explain yours is counterproductive. And most people only hear from their perspective anyways, so they won't understand it. You'll waste your energy and time. And so if you feel baited this week, then that's my advice to you. Wow, that reading was all over the place. I hope that made sense to you, Cancer. Yeah. It's okay to have a belief system. That's totally fine. But it's not okay to shove it down other people's throats and make them... First of all, you cannot force anyone to believe anything that they don't want to believe. Second of all, how fragile is your belief system if it's only true if other people also believe in it? You know, if it's your belief and it's true to you, it doesn't need to be true to anyone else. Nobody else needs to follow it because it's your truth. Okay, so keep that in mind this week. All right, Aries energy, Taurus energy, and could be Leo, Sag, and water, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Let me take a drink, C's. All right. Leo. Leo, you have the Emperor here. Oh, darn it. I am not reading all those cards. All right, Leo. Tripping over my words, guys. I feel like an immense amount of anxious energy right now, all of a sudden. Like my mind is racing, that I can't even get my words out. And I don't know if that has anything to do with Leo or something else, but let's see what we get out and see. But I started feeling scattered in Cancer's reading. And now I feel it again. So you have the Emperor, the Death card, Justice, King of Wands. Long held beliefs about who you are, Leo, are going to change this upcoming week. And that could feel very scary. That could be why I feel like this anxiety. But I think that it's for your greatest good, right? I would not give you any messages that weren't. So this is all about regaining balance and becoming bigger in your soul, by this energy almost kind of humbling you a bit, or humbling the energy around you. Okay, because you start off as the Emperor energy, which is very certain, very masculine, kind of a very ego driven energy. And after the week is over, it comes down to the King of Wands, which is also a very intense energy, but it is without some of this ego vibe. So it's a big dose of humble pie, okay? I think this is particularly true if you're a Leo male. For females, it could also apply if you have a lot of masculine energy, or if you're dealing with a masculine energy. Either way, there's change here, and it's positive change, okay? So this is really encouraging you to keep your integrity in place, all right? Yeah. All right, so now you have the Queen of Cups, the Five of Cups, the Eight of Wands, and Temperance out. Lots of fire energy here, Leo. So, yeah, I keep getting the word demasculinated, and I can't get that out of my head. And I think this is towards the Leos that are too much in their masculine energy, and that could be male or female, because we all have masculine and feminine within us, but there's an overexpression of the masculine energy here, that's going to be taken down a notch this week. All right, or you're dealing with someone like that. Thank you for the $5, Joe. Appreciate your super chat. I think, it's all about getting reconnected with your softer side, with your emotional self, with your intuitive self, okay? There is changes here. There is emotional changes. There is endings for some of you. But I think that, there's also communication and fast movement forward and rebalancing, and you coming out much more patient and stronger and balanced, at least by the end of the week, okay? So yeah, Leo, it's kind of a high level message there for you. If you're dealing with someone who has a very, very large ego, they do not like feeling demasculinated. And you could be dealing with a female that has a large ego. It doesn't have to be a male, but they like to be taken seriously regardless. And you've kind of had to soften your energy to appease this personality, but by doing that, you kind of lost yourself as well in the energy. And there's going to be justice brought to this situation this upcoming week. And it's really all about being more independent and self-love. You should never have to lower your vibration to appease anybody. If you have to change who you are to have to accommodate someone else, that should be looked at. I'm not saying you shouldn't compromise with people, because life is all about compromises and understanding, but you shouldn't be having to change the core pieces of your soul and expression and ego to appease someone else. In a way, it demasculinates you. So I think this energy, it could go vice versa. Like the message is the same even when I flip it. All right, so could be dealing with another fire sign: Aries, Leo, Sag, Scorpio, Libra. Those are the predominant signs that I see here. It can be any zodiac sign. And Leo, another Leo possibly. I have a song playing in the back of my head. It's One Republic. Would you rescue me? That's not the words. I don't know. Would you rescue me? Would you rescue me? I can't think of the lyrics to it. It's One Republic, Rescue Me. The song lyric was, would you rescue me? Some of you may be questioning if someone is truly there for you. Thank you for the $4.99, Desiree. Appreciate you. I like your picture. Yeah, so, yep, Virgo. Virgo, King of Cups is here, and then you had a bunch of cards fly out. Oh my goodness, I'm not reading. Okay, I'm not getting any more cards out for you because this is enough right here. Look at all those. All right, so you have the King of Cups, the Six of Swords, the Six of Cups, the Page of Wands, and the Three of Cups. Nice. So Virgo, this is all about commitments and resolutions, you know, new ideas, celebrations, reconciliations. It's a nice vibe here. Okay, so I feel that on an emotional level, you're at this point in time, Virgo, where I feel that you feel committed to having a peaceful resolution or a peaceful home or a peaceful state of mind. Okay, I think there's a lot of processing of emotions that you had been going through in the past leading up to now, and it's brought you a lot of fresh perspectives to the fact that you want peace, you know, and at the end of the day, that's what you're ultimately searching for. You don't want drama, you don't want resistance, you know. At least this upcoming week, you're going to be like all peaceful in your energy, okay? And this is being supported. So I feel like you'll feel that encouragement from others or from just simply your own energy or your guides to find peaceful resolutions this upcoming week. Okay, if it's in regards to relationships or love, I feel like there is definitely emotionally handling things more emotionally mature. Okay, and really growing in that. There could be a person that you have past history with or from the past, that there'll be a resolution within that connection this upcoming week, because I definitely have a lot of reconciliation energy. Do you guys hear that bird? I swear it sounds like it's in my room. Do you hear the bird? Sorry, Virgo, but I've had birds fly into my room before and I've had to catch them. It sounds like it's in here. Anyways, I'm gonna leave it alone. But yes, this is all very nice energy, okay? Um yeah. Yep. Three of Cups. And you have the High Priestess here. I also get a sense of like getting more connected with your spiritual self here. It's like the most peaceful you'll ever feel is when your mind and your heart and your spirit are all on the same page. And honestly, it's a good significator that you're on your highest path when you can have that peace of mind. And I feel like that's what you're kind of going towards this upcoming week, Virgo. And I feel it's in all areas of your life, but in most particular, your emotional self. All right? Yeah. Yep. So, Libra. Oh, you could be dealing with air, water, or fire. That's what I had out. Hold on a second, guys. Oops. All right. Scorpio. Woo! Scorpio, your cards flew out. You have the Four of Wands and your own card here. The Death card. Asserting your freedom much this week, Scorpio? This is all about change on a deep, deep, deep spiritual level that you may not even be conscious of. And what I picked up in the reading that I did for you, Scorpio, midweek, the one card, one song reading, was that, you know, this was a pivotal point for you as far as it goes with your emotional growth, how you are in relationships, what your expectations are, what you tolerate, what you don't tolerate, all that being brought up to the surface to be looked at in particular during this time frame. And it'll be pivotal for you. I don't know how else to put that. But this is all about standing on your own 2 feet, freedom, independence, and change. Okay, in whatever way that resonates for you. So you have Queen of Wands, Justice. Oh my gosh, and a million cards. Okay. Oh, here you are again. Here you are again. So the Death card, I didn't mean to get all these cards, sorry. The Death card, Ace of Swords, King of Swords, Six of Swords. Woo! Scorpio. All right, so definite changes here, and I feel it strongly in relationships or connections, maybe even endings here, but it's all for your highest good, okay? It's like a rebalancing of the scales, and honestly, I think that you need to listen to your own intuition, right? And I think it's been telling you for a while what's up, but you may have somewhat ran from that or didn't want to hear it, didn't want to think it, just didn't want to give it like time or energy or something. But now it's just like coming to terms with what you already know to be true. All right. And then the energy moves forward here. So some of you, this could be in regards to a relationship that's changed or a person that's changed, or you had an ending with possibly. And like when you get to a point in your life where you look back and you're like, damn, I saw, I should have listened to myself. I knew what it was then and I ignored it. Like when you can step away from a situation long enough to where you recognize that you knew it all along, or, that your intuition was talking to you, but maybe you were not listening to it. Something like that. And that could also be the person you're dealing with that is going through that thought cycle during this time frame. But I feel it is your energy, okay? But often, it's both. Okay. But yeah, there's definitely a change here. And a much more assertive, fiery type of energy. And it's like getting balance within yourself, within your mind. It's a lot of thinking. Okay. It's a lot of thinking. It's almost like you're showing up as an air sign, which is way out of your element, Scorpio. Unless you have air somewhere in your immediate birth chart. But yeah, it's a lot of deep contemplation and kind of running. I think some of you are running a conversation through your head over and over and over again, or like what you would say or want to say or what was said, and like kind of running it through your mind. And you may have been actually avoiding doing that in the past, but now you're in a space where, like I said, you can't avoid it anymore. There's a change happening here. All right. So, okay, I don't mean to pause, but a fleeting moment is what came to my mind. It's really crazy. Like, we could have, a moment that is but maybe a few minutes, and yet it lives up here for the rest of our lives. Think about that, right? So our brain has an incredible capacity to store our emotions and our thoughts so that we may be able to replay them and bring them to life whenever we want. And for you, I feel like what the contemplation is about is like what seemed like a fleeting moment, but yet it's stuck, or that moment sticks out to you. And oftentimes we don't even know we're experiencing that at the moment we're experiencing it. It's only after the fact that we're like, wow, of all the things I remember, that's the one moment, and it's weird. Like, I feel contemplative for you right now. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. That's probably one of the weirdest messages I've gotten. So there's going to be some changes there. All right. So that's kind of the energy that I'm feeling. And now that you know how fleeting life is, maybe next time you will recognize the moment. Let that be your takeaway, Scorpio. And like I was saying to, is it Taurus or Gemini? I can't remember. This energy as a collective is pushing people to let go of the facade and see how silly it is. It was Aries. That's who I was talking about. Aries. If you're connected with Aries, check that out. All right. So you could be dealing with another Scorpio. And may the odds forever be in your favor if you got two Scorpios. Just kidding. Or air, like I said, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. And I have fire here too, Aries, Leo, Sag. Sagittarius. Did I miss Libra? Oh my God, I did skip Libra. Oh. I don't think I've ever done that before. Libra, you know I love you. Don't take it personal. All right, we got to go back to Libra. I have no idea. I had like a major brain fart. Okay, Libra. You knows I love you. How can I forget Libras? Seriously? Oh. Libra. Forgive me. Okay, Four of Wands is out again, as well as the Knight of Cups. You could be dealing with a Scorpio. It's literally their cards. But you don't have to be. And then the Wheel of Fortune here. So this is all about freedom as well, but spiritual freedom. So a lot of spiritual and emotional growth happening this upcoming week. And there's destiny here. So like karmic timing is on point this week. You may be having a lot of deja vu. You may like turn the TV on and it's like, have I seen this before? I think I've seen that before. You know, like those type of synchronicities, right? Also, it speaks about spiritual karma as well, which we carry through many, many lifetimes, and being freed from that karma. So if you had a higher level spiritual karmic lesson that you were dealing with or going through, then I feel that that's going to be wrapping up this week. And as I say that, I get the Ten of Swords. All right, so, and your card, Libra. So, yes, I like the depiction of the Ten of Swords in this deck. You know, Two of Pentacles and Justice. And then the Hanged Man. So, yeah, this is like completing a karmic lesson, okay? Being done with that. There's nothing more to learn from that situation. There's nothing more to learn from that part of you, from that whatever connection for some of you. And it may have felt like you weren't ever going to break out of this cycle, but it's definitely here this upcoming week, and there's going to be balance. There's going to be justice here and a whole new perspective coming with the Hanged Man. So I just feel like if you feel like there's an ending here, yes, there is, but but in a positive light. It's giving you more freedom to pull in the next chapter, so to speak. We go through lots of different chapters in our life, Libra, you know, and like just think about yourself now. Who are you now, Libra? And who you are now, is that the same person you were a year ago? And the person you were a year ago, is that the same person you were 10 years prior to that? No, right? Because we change we evolve. Now, some of us are very resistant to change, and it takes a long, long time to get there, many, many lifetimes. But Libra, you're not a fixed energy. So for you, you tend to go through life cycles a bit faster because you're more accepting of that. But that's the vibe that I'm getting, is like a chapter wrapping up there, and it's asserting your freedom here. Freedom of choice as well. You choosing. Your own destiny, damn it. You know? This is a side note, but you may really benefit from doing some stretching this week, like yoga maybe, or if you don't like yoga, just some simple stretches, because I think it will help activate your energy. And I don't know why that's important, but I think it will help boost your immune system. So Libra, you got very high level messages compared to the other zodiac signs. So I think this week is more about what you're putting in your coffee, you know? Like this week, you may go through your daily day-to-day life activities this week, but there's something much bigger than that going on, and it's for your highest good, and it looks good. It's kind of like being at peace with who you are and the duality of your personality. Does that make sense? That rhymes. The duality of your personality. So, could be dealing with another Libra. Could be water, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Aquarius, Gemini, Aries, Leo, Sag. All right, so we're a little out of order. Now we're going to go to Sagittarius. Sagittarius. Sagittarius, you have the a million cards out. Great. Okay, you have the Magician, the Emperor, the Four of Cups, and the Empress. So Sagittarius, this is talking about magic and wisdom, and at the same time, not really giving a crap about either of those things. And then abundance. It's a really bizarre combination. You have major arcana, you know, very strong energy, and then this meh type of vibe, and then this abundance. Some of you, what I feel here is by simply making yourself indifferent to the outcome this week, you pull in everything you want and more. Manifestation, wisdom, patience, abundance, feeling comfortable. And it's all because you've taken this stance of meh, you know? There is power in having an indifference in an outcome, you know? It's also like a very powerful statement about, you know, once you relinquish the I want and you relinquish that I need type of energy is like the moment it all comes rushing in, because the simple act of saying I want only creates more wanting. It doesn't create anything but that. So when you let that go of wanting or needing, then it's like the block is cleared, like the blockage clears up, and then here comes the energy, all that you wanted. I feel you're trying to be very patient this upcoming week, which is not always your strong suit, but I actually think that you're doing just fine in the energy. It's kind of like, you know, I have all the tools I need to be happy. And so why not manifest happiness, you know? It's like letting go of what you can't control as well. Yeah. So 3 of Wands, 7 of Cups in the reverse, the High Priestess, 6 of Swords. So the confusion is lifting. For some of you, it's like, you know, there was confusion about like where to put your emotional time and energy, but now that you just kind of like, I don't know, I just feel like you're like, I don't care, you know, I don't even care. This week. And then all of a sudden, like the energy shifts here. So this is getting in touch with your intuitive self as well. Kind of just letting things play out. I have no idea how else to put this. I could put it in so many different ways. But Sagittarius, let go. I wanted to say let go and let God. You know. We get so wrapped up in like what ifs and what does this person feel and what can I do about it, and you know, what does this week hold for me, and all of the things that we let our minds get stuck on. But does it really matter? Because thinking about it and holding on to that, it doesn't create a different outcome. It only dampens the energy and makes it harder for things to come to fruition naturally when we're so damn obsessed with it. This is a letting go of that. All right. Especially anything that's given you emotional confusion. Yeah. Moving away from that. For some of you, you may be emotionally distancing yourself from someone that, I don't know, kind of a know-it-all, you know. Yeah. I feel like all of the sudden my energy went from like way up here to down here. And not in a negative way, just in like, I didn't even feel like finishing reading these damn cards, you know? Because in a way, you know, I have, my Venus is in Sagittarius. So it was like, well, yeah, just let it go. You know, I don't know. But yes, you can't control anything but yourself. And I feel like you understand that this week. And being present in the present moment, being patient in the energy, and connecting with your higher self. Okay? Thank you for the $20, Kathleen. Y'all be so good to me today. Thank you. Okay, so could be dealing with an Aries, a Taurus, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Leo, Sagittarius. Yes. Thank you for the $5.55 butternut squash. And I like your name. I didn't see the message though. What does it say? Oh, I almost dropped my phone. You're speaking about right where I'm at right now, on point every way. Thank you. Thank you for the feedback, and I hope you and your family are well as well. Okay, so Capricorn, let's go for you. So I have Justice, 10 of Cups, 5 of Wands, but it's in the reverse, thank goodness, and 2 of Swords. So Capricorn, I feel like this week there is a rebalancing of your emotional well-being. Absolutely. A lot to be grateful for. The 10 of Cups, this is like feeling emotionally satisfied, having love around you, having family support, friend support, whatever. You know, I just feel that it's a really beautiful energy, and you should totally immerse yourself in every single second of it, because it will just help repair anything that's been damaging to you. So I do see that there's being challenges laid to rest this week. There's still some like uncertainty here, a little bit of an untrusting energy, okay, Capricorn, and you're extremely analytical. Hey, Shirley, thank you for purchasing a membership. Sorry, Capricorn. But there's something, yeah, Capricorns tend to be very analytical minds, all right? So some of you, it's like you are analyzing your own happiness, It's a weird thing to do, but you know what I mean, right? Where you're like feeling happy, but then at the same time you're like, but am I really happy? Or feeling happy and then being afraid that something's going to like come and take that from you, or the fear of the unknown, honestly. So don't let that fear creep into your emotional well-being, Capricorn, because you're inviting it in by playing with that thought in your mind. All right. So just exit to the left. That's my right, but you get what I mean. And if this isn't you, it could be someone you're dealing with. It could be like two different situations going on in your life. One that gives you a damn headache and one that makes you feel wonderful. So the answers are here this week, okay? They're going to be loud and clear. So get out of your own damn way, because this is fear-based thinking here, okay? Negative thinking. Let me show you. Five of Swords, Ace of Swords, the Queen of Pentacles. Well, you are the Queen of Pentacles, and look at her. Ain't a thing bothering her. You know what I'm saying? Male or female, doesn't matter. So I feel like whatever this fear-based thinking is, or like rationalizing why you shouldn't celebrate just yet, or like being afraid to be happy, which is an absolute insanity to even think that way. That needs to clear out this week, or it will be clearing out this week. Okay, that's your advice. And then there's absolute clarity coming through, the information that you needed, the information that you wanted to hear. And you feeling pretty damn good, Capricorn. Look at you. Okay, that person knows their worth. They know that there is nothing in life that can take away from their soul. Period. So it doesn't really matter if the worst is coming. It doesn't really matter if someone can try and interfere. If you know who you are and you have absolute faith and hope in yourself, then come what may. They can't rattle that energy. No one can. I think this is also coming to an understanding, Capricorn, that that fear doesn't serve you. Like everything you need, you will have. The only thing that keeps you from having everything you need is the belief that you don't have access to it. Dang it, Capricorn, I've been getting a lot of weird higher level messages for you. Now, if this is not resonating for you, you certainly could be dealing with someone that challenges you, that you don't trust, that gives you a damn headache, and somehow this person's in your energy. Even if you're dealing with another person and that's their energy, you're allowing it in your energy by allowing it in your mind. So it's the same message. Like, you really going to allow that to invade your peace or what? Because only you can allow that to happen, right? Only you can invite that in. But yes, I actually see a lot of beautiful things here. and a lot of mental gunk that needs to go away. Okay. So you could be dealing with a Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. I've got all the elements. I've got air, water, fire, earth. I'm sorry, what? Hold on. You want to see me wiggle my toes? I mean, I ain't had a pedicure in a minute, so I don't know if you want to see all that. Sorry, I was reading. Somebody wrote that in the chat. They want to see me wiggle my toes. Okay. Weird. All right, but I'll show you mine, but you got to show me yours first. Where's them toes at? Just kidding. I don't want to see your damn feet. Ew. I don't even like my own feet. Better get anybody else's. All right. Okay. Sorry. Awkward. Aquarius. All right, you have the world here, Six of Cups, and then the sun. Yeah. Okay, so Aquarius, this is, it talks about success. It talks about being supported in your energy and happiness. Some of you are just downright being successful and tapping into your own happiness. I know personally as an Aquarius myself, I could definitely use that energy this week because last week I was up, I was down, I was left, I was right. I felt bipolar last week. And I don't know, I know I have a lot of Aquariuses that follow me, if that was all Aquariuses or just me, but I definitely was all over the place. So this week, the energy looks a lot more level. Okay, and a lot more positive, which is nice. There is a past energy here with the Six of Cups, and so we'll see what that's about. There could be some past issues, past emotions, past people resurfacing for a few of you this week. But it's like you've successfully overcame, I feel, a lot of past emotions that may have hit the brink last week, in particular, where it was like all over the place. And it's kind of like reaching a point where you're finding enlightenment over it now. So you have, all right, you've got the Two of Pentacles, the King of Cups, the Emperor, and then the Two of Wands and the King of Wands. So there's a lot of masculine energy here, Aquarius. If you, some of you could be definitely dealing with a masculine energy, more than one, and or someone who has the ability to switch themselves from being peaceful, being enlightened, to being very passionate, very forward, almost kind of very sexual vibe, and then to being more reserved, knowledgeable, kind of egotistical a little bit. Like there's three different parts of their personality, right? If you're an Aquarius man, that's your energy, I'm feeling. Aquarius women, I feel you're dealing with someone like that, but take it as it resonates. There's there's success in the situation or in the connection this upcoming week, and finding happiness, finding support in that connection, okay? So if there had been back and forth, or, you know, just feeling like things were on repeat, on repeat, on repeat, then I think that you're going to kind of break loose of that energy, at least for this week. Okay. Um, because this is tapping into your more emotionally mature side, Aquarius. And it's a pretty strong push, okay? But at the same time, that you have all of this going on internally, you are processing it more than likely by yourself. So not really speaking on it. This is a lot of contemplation, but Aquarius, you know, you don't really feel the need to talk about it, you know? Because you're kind of thinking about where you want to go next. Like, what's, now that that's, you know, done, or now that I've overcome that, then where do I want to put my energy next? And where I think you want to put your energy next is to things that pull on your inner child, that make you feel happy, that bring out your more playful side. Like, you don't, I think Aquarius, there's two sides to an Aquarius. There's the very analytical, serious, intellectual part. And then there's this little kid over here, you know, this very curious, very out of the box rebel type of energy. It's a very interesting combination. Okay. And you have done some serious inner work. It was a very serious energy. Everything was serious, 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 serious. You know, coming into this week. And then I feel like now you want to kind of shift gears and go more towards like being playful and youthful and a little bit of the rebel, right? So, yes. And like I said, some of you are definitely dealing with someone, some of you more than one person, all right? Because like I said, I've got a lot of masculine energy here. But I feel, I don't know why another person is showing up here, because there's no action cards. There's no action being taken towards or away on either part. There's a whole lot of thinking, a whole lot of processing going on, but not a whole lot of damn action, you know? So it's like, it's weird to get a reading where someone else's energy is showing up for you, but nothing, like, I don't know why. I don't know why this person is here. And it could be Aquarius, that they are somehow drawing you to their energy by simply thinking about you, or yeah, this person may be trying to manifest your presence in their life, and they may not even know that they're doing that, like just by simply like really ruminating, thinking, obsessing. It's weird. It's not negative. It's not negative. It's just because I don't see like ill intentions here. It's just, I don't know. Like, if this person is so damn focused on you, why aren't they doing anything? You know? Maybe that's a question for your cross watcher. It could be you, but like I said, I see this as a masculine energy. But it's like, why are you putting so much? Why is this person putting so much of their time and attention and focus and not doing anything about it? Like, what a waste of energy, you know? I guess that's why I don't really understand. So, I don't know. I don't know where to go with that. I would guess if you are the cross watcher and you're the one focusing all of your energy on someone and not doing anything about it, then the encouragement would be to act on it. I don't know. Or stop thinking about it. I don't know. Or Aquarius, if that's you, same thing. It's okay to process things, guys. It's okay to run things through your brain. But if you wake up to the same feeling and you analyze the same situation or the same connection every day over and over and over and over and over and over, and you don't change anything, you don't do anything different about it, usually that is Spirit's way of saying you need to do something different. Either the way you think about it or how you're acting towards that connection, because you're going to continue to loop on it until you do. All right. So, yeah. Could be dealing with Leo, Aries, Leo again, water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, and Earth. You just heard Obsessed by Mariah Carey. Can I tell you something? This is a side note. Have you guys watched Tiger King yet? Oh my God. If you haven't watched Tiger King, first of all, you're missing out. And there's so many funny memes out there right now. It just cracks me up. But there's one clip in particular where like they are interviewing the Tiger King, and he's talking about, that bitch Carol Baskin. And they're like, so why do you think that she's pursuing this so much? And he's dead serious. He looks in the camera and he goes, because she's obsessed with me. That bitch Carol Baskin. Oh my God, I died laughing. It's like the real live version of Joe Dirt. It's hilarious. If you got some time to kill, go watch that. Go watch that series. And he says, why are you so obsessed with me? All right, Pisces. I got almost 300 people in here and 182 likes. That seems really disproportionate. You guys don't... Give me some likes. Give me some likesies, please. Aries. 8 of Wands and 4 Aries. Oh my God. That's my sign that I am at the end of my energy. Pisces. In fact, I'm going to redo this. Pisces. I skipped Libra. Now I've called Pisces Aries. I don't know. Pisces. Let's see. Whoa. Okay, so Pisces, you have the 9 of Swords, the 9 of Pentacles, and the Wheel of Fortune here. All right, so the feeling stressed, huh? A little bit, but at the same time, there's comfort for you. There's independence here. There is destiny as well. Karma is here. So what are you stressing for? Pisces, I think it'll be easy to be pulled into your anxieties this upcoming week and to stress about things that you can't even control. It's a waste of your energy to do that, but I think it's going to be hard to steer your mind away from that, all right? Because similar to Aquarius, I feel like you're in this loop. A lot of us are doing this right now. We're looping, we're processing. because this is the first time for a lot of human beings on Earth that they have had to sit and actually think about what they're feeling. And it's a blessing, but it can feel like a curse, especially if you've been avoiding facing some truths or avoiding feelings. Then it could be very uncomfortable, you know. But I feel a lot of like looping, mental looping, processing, running things through your mind. And then the energy lifts, okay? So then you come into this more healing energy, the star. Didn't I just say Aquarius? Some of you are definitely linked to an Aquarius. Because this is like asserting your independence. And you know what it is? It's kind of like casting out your fears, your negative thoughts. And I don't mean like casting out like you're manifesting them. I mean like casting them out of your head chakra, your crown chakra. A great way to do that is to meditate. And as I say meditate, look at the card I get. Where it's like you just give it up, you know, let it go. So honestly, I don't know if you practice prayer. Not everybody does, but if you do and you ask for an answer, it will be given to you almost immediately this week, and it will be profound. So ask and you shall receive. The problem that most people have is they ask and then they do not wait to get the answer. Okay, so like praying should go two ways, and most people only do it one way. Praying is speaking, you know, to what you believe in, to God, to whoever you believe in. And then the other piece of that is then sitting in meditation. So they should go hand in hand, prayer and meditation. Prayer is the act of speaking into existence. Meditation is the act of receiving the information. And so I don't know if you know how to do guided meditations, but I think that would be very helpful for you. So make sure when you're asking for signs and messages that you're acknowledging them and giving thanks for them when they show up in a song or a book or, you know, a post, whatever. The third piece to that is gratitude. Okay? Giving gratitude when you get the answers to the things that you've been looking for. So there is healing here, but I feel it's almost all within yourself. Now, Aquarius's reading had a lot of people there involved. Yours, I only see you, because I think it's all internal work during this time frame for you. And some of you are getting answers to things that used to boggle your mind, things that used to stress you out. And now you're seeing it so clearly for what it is. You know, some of you prayed for something a long time ago and you're getting the answers now. And if so, Spirit wants you to acknowledge that they've given you what you've asked for and to say thanks. That's the other thing. People get impatient. You know, they want to manifest things into their life and then they give up when they don't see it immediately. But we live in a very dense, energetic field. So it takes a while for it to go up and then trickle down, so to speak. And there's lots of books about it. These are not my theories. I'm only telling you what I've read and believe to be true for myself. But it takes a while. Sometimes we ask questions that we're not ready to hear the answers to. And so the answers don't come on purpose until you're ready to hear them. So it's kind of like that vibe that I'm getting, Pisces, of like something that didn't make sense to you a long time ago may just click this week. And you're like, yeah, I don't know. So I got all spiritual messages for you. If you haven't connected with your guide, there's a really great book called Connecting with Your Guides that I think you would find very useful. Yeah. So, this is particularly true as it pertains to anything that's been emotionally challenging to you. You're going to get some clarity on this week. So that's what I have for you guys on this Easter Sunday. On Pisces, you could be dealing with Aquarius, obviously. It could be Libra, Gemini. It could be Earth, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus, Leo. Okay. Thank you guys for spending some of your holiday with me. And if you celebrate, then I hope it's a beautiful, beautiful day. And I hope that me going live today brought you a little bit of light, maybe even a little bit of distraction, as I think that the energy's getting so serious lately, and collectively we all kind of have our heads stuck up our butts right now. But I think also collectively we're slowly pulling our heads out of our butts right now. And just don't let, your opinions and beliefs outweigh your empathy and your compassion. Make sure there's a good balance there. Because I think as a collective, these next few weeks will be very pivotal in pulling out either the good or the bad. So why not make it the good, But that's my thoughts on it, and I'm wishing you guys the best. Thank you for joining me. I love you so much. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for following me on my other pages, my Facebook, my Instagram. The mid-months will come out this week, so check them out. Till next time, my friends. Namaste.